What can you tell me about your life as a student?
That is a really interesting question. I think to describe my life as a student, the best word would be complicated. Honestly, education has not been challenging in like the way of learning. It's just been challenging for many other reasons. I started first grade in Bosnia, finished the other half here. I had the whole language barrier throughout my whole entire elementary school life. Middle school was a whole different story. When I think about my life as a student, though, the thing that I really think about is when I failed math my freshman year of high school. That was a life altering moment for me. It was weird. It's weird to explain all the emotions and the feelings that go along with it. The first thing that goes with, like, when I actually started high school, my parents had transferred me into a private school. So I'd gone from a public school, I'd gone from all my friends, everything I knew, and I got put into this really fancy, uptight private school, which looking back at it obviously was to benefit me. But when you're 15, that's not how that feels at all. And I was the only Bosnian person at the school. Until my brother started going to school there, I was the first and only Bosnian, which is hard because a lot of these kids lived in a completely different bubble than where I lived, and their approach to things was really different. I don't like the term bullied because it didn't destroy me, it didn't, cause me to go down the bad path, but I didn't have any friends. And that's hard when you're in a new place, when your entire class consists of 50 people and you can't say that a single one of them is a friend. It's hard and sucks. I failed math, I think, for multiple reasons. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no idea what we were doing. My public school, the education was different. We weren't really taught. This is one of the main reasons why I was taken out of it and put into a school that was supposed to benefit me and prepare me for the future. It sounds really bad when you say that. Like, I went to a school that didn't teach me anything, but I did. And when I started at the school in ninth grade, I had no idea what I was doing. Obviously, I could have reached out, but I didn't, and that was on me. I think I failed math too because I wanted my parents to see me. I wanted their attention, which didn't work until actually after I failed math and then got grounded for the entire summer. But it just didn't work out. I never set foot into that school going, I'm gonna fail math or fail anything. I wanted to try, I wanted to be good, I just didn't know how. But being grounded that summer and just experiencing that whole thing and returning back sophomore year and everybody knowing that I failed. So I went from not only being this foreigner, I was friendless and everyone hated me, everyone made fun of me for whatever they could. But then on top of that, it's like I gave them more reason to do that by failing math, and that was on me. That wasn't on anybody else. But when I came back that sophomore year, I walked into the math office and found out that I actually had a different math teacher. It was his first year teaching at our school, and I introduced myself to him and I said, I failed math last year, not doing it again. And I spent every morning, every lunch, every free hour, every day after school in that math office, learning and becoming better. I don't regret failing math because I don't think that in the long run it set me back. You only need 3 years of math to graduate high school anyway. And I was able to finish those last 3 years with all A's in math and other classes. So I was obviously on a good track. But I don't think I would have been there if I didn't fail math. If I had gone through math with a C or a D, I don't think that I would have tried harder the next year. I don't think I would have graduated on the top half of my class. I don't know if that set the course for college, but I know that it made me a better student in college. And it did prepare me for so much. So I don't regret it. It sucks. It sucked. I don't look back at it and hate it. I'm not embarrassed by it. I was for a long time, but I'm not. Because I do think everything that happened that year has put me here.